All right, welcome back. It's time for the end of day PulseWave report with yours truly, the Algo Capitalist, aka the Vulcan, coming to you live from PulseWaveTrading.com, home of the world famous PulseWave price trigger reports. All right, so finally got the equity part working tonight. So we got a couple of charts we're going to look at just real quick here. All right, the first one I've been getting a lot of questions about. We're gonna bring that up in a minute, but first. This is Ford Motor Company. You can see we had the crash alert sell signal here, and now we got the downside production. Today is day one of that. Down here around the $13 mark is where your trend line support is, and that is the initial target on this move. I think that we're going to come down to at least the $14 handle to fill this gap right here. So that gap is going to need to be reconciled at some point, and I believe this is where the price is headed for now. All right, the next request I got is for Boeing. All right, so we had the crash alert sell signal back here. We got the initial downside production. Then today we get a little bit of reversal of that, but the bears still have it. They're in control of the market temporarily. The market, though, however, is still kind of wide open where it can run at this point. So we'll see if the bulls come in and defend. Like here's the top of the Kumo cloud right here. We'll see if the bulls come in and defend this because we're in a bullish configuration now. But here's the thing, though. Being that we have the potential here for the bears to come in and knock this rally down, we got to remember that we have gaps down here that need to be reconciled, especially this one right here. So the initial target is the trend line support. Secondary target is the closing of this gap. All right, the next request I got is AMC. Everybody wants to know about AMC. All right. As you know, there are tens of thousands of securities worldwide. So there is absolutely no way that I can cover every security. What I do is I handpick just a handful of charts to discuss each day, and I have a particular, this handful that I have. Normally these requests come from the trading room, and we'll just highlight a few things. All right, so if you want to see other securities, the best move for you would be to get the PulseWave report, because the PulseWave report has thousands of securities on them. So anyone that you're interested in, all you have to do is pull up the report and read what the analysis report is saying for your particular security. All right, so AMC, as you can see here, had this run. The run actually began back here on May the 7th of 2021. We had the rally alert buy signal in that. Then we got a secondary one on May 24th. All right, and the market ran from that $13 mark all the way up to $72.62. And now we're moving sideways. And you got flip-floppage. You had the crash alert. You got no downside production on that one. Market reverse. Now you have a rally alert for tomorrow's trading on the AMC. So here's what you got. You do have this gap here, though. At some point, the market's going to have to come down and reconcile that. And who knows how long that will take. But for now, you got to deal with the buy signal, and we'll see what happens if we get any follow through. All right, next up, we're going to take a look at gold. All right, so here's what gold is doing. All right, here was the initial crash alert sell signal. Here's your initial downside production. Market is back and filled. Notice how this chart is looking like that 4 chart. And right now, the selling pressure is on. All right, I think the trend line support down here around the 1830 handle is the initial target on this move. You are in a bullish configuration, but you are under significant sell pressure, which could lead to a possible correction at this time. So just something to think about as we are moving forward. Next up, we have XRP Ripple. All right. You can see the market's just been moving sideways, flip-flopping around. All this is occurring below the overhead trend line resistance. So even though we've moved out of the neutral position, we've now moved into a more significant bearish one. We came into today with a crash alert sell signal, and we did get that downside production. So bears have it. We expect more downside to come. And if you take a look at the NASDAQ 100, you will see the bulls are still maintaining this one. They're in control. And right now the market's wide open. And if it gets enough momentum behind it, it could make a serious run here in the bullish configuration. All right, let's see what else we got. Crude oil. Here's your oil. It's moved now from the bullish configuration to the neutral one. And you have, wow, I need to fix this. This data can't be right. This data can't be right. Give me a second. I need to take a look at that. So hold on 1 second. I know this is a fat finger, so let's see. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see what that really is. Let's see. Bear with me just a second. All right, so where do we go? Okay. All right. Okay, I fixed that one, so this is showing correctly now. All right, so the crude oil now has a crash alert sell signal for tonight into tomorrow's trading, and the trend line support right here is the initial target around the $64 mark on that one. All right, as far as silver, you can see here silver is kind of in the same boat as the gold. The bears are holding it at bay, and it's now coming under significant selling pressure. I think the trend line support at 27 is still the next target, and it doesn't look like that may hold. So we'll have to wait and see. But it's looking like, even though we're in the bullish configuration, we have significant selling pressure, which could lead to a full-blown correction. So we'll wait and see what happens in that one. All right, taking a look now at the mighty Bitcoin. We had the crash alert sell signal coming in today. We got that downside production, and looks like the market it's been hanging around, but this bearish pointer seems to be attracting price toward it. So now the market is threatening to take out the bearish pointer back here. So definitely stay alert if you're operating in the Bitcoin. What about the Dow? Well, the Dow has a crash alert sell signal for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Trend line support below 34,000 is in play. All right, and last but not least, here is Theta. So Theta flip-flop. We had a crash alert sell signal. Now we have a rally alert buy signal. All right, so right here, we're right at the bottom of the Kumo cloud. So if we get any momentum, I think it's going to push price at least halfway into the cloud. So just, you got to be nimble, you got to be quick, and we are in the neutral zone too, so this thing could just move sideways for a little bit. All right, I got a few requests here in the chat. Let's see what I can do for you. All right, see what I can do. All right, Clover Health investments. All right, here's Clover Health. You're now in the neutral zone here. You had the rally alert buy signal back from May the 18th. Bulls have been giving you significant upside production on a continual daily basis, and the market is wide open to run. So I think around $12.50 will be your first resistance zone, and then after that, the market's wide open. So Clove looks to be wide open. All right, next up you got Blackberry. All right, let's see Blackberry. All right. So Blackberry, as you can see here, we have a rally alert buy signal for tomorrow's trading on this one. It's been moving sideways, flip-flopping. We had the crash alert sell signal. We didn't get any downside production. So now it's flip-flat back to a long position. We still got the gap right here that needs to be reconciled at some point. But for right now, the markets, the bears and bulls are wrestling at this juncture. So we'll see what happens. Don't know which way it's going to break, but at some point it's going to have to choose a direction. All right, next up is NSTG. This is NanoString Technologies. All right, not familiar with that one. All right, so we came into today with the rally alert buy signal. You did get the initial upside production. Overhead trend line resistance at $60 is the initial target, followed by the secondary target of the bottom of the Kumo cloud at $70. All right, so that's what we got for tonight, you guys. So go ahead and smash that like button, man. And if you have not already done so, you need to go to PulseWaveTrading.com so that you can get access to these powerful PulseWave reports. Remember, keep in mind what I'm showing you here on this end of day video is just a sampling. You're looking at the algo charts. The actual PulseWave reports come complete with a lot more information. Lets you know specifically what to look for, what to watch each day in the market. Lets you know where those price inflection points are. And this is just a very powerful tool, and you'll see that it will be able to put you in the driver's seat. You have something that other professional traders lack. All right, trust and believe when I tell you this. This is the power of the pulse waves, the power of this this market tool that you won't find anywhere else. All right, so with that being said, man, remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. And I'm out. Peace.